See, that was another. We're not going to start with the bad yet. We're going to start with the good. With us starting that buffalo system, and you heard the mix that we planted. What are some of the good takeaways that y'all think of that we had from what we've seen so far? Just going back out there, getting our cameras back out, looking at our cages we put out. What's some of the good?
Number one, I mean, we actually provided food the whole year,
all summer long. We've never done that on this place. Never had anything in the summer.
And that's really the first we've done cages to see how bad it was getting hit.
That was my biggest takeaway on the good is, man, we put food out there for the deer, and it shows now. Was when you ride through, there's deer. You see deer all over the place.
No, we probably seen last Friday. I probably seen close to 30 deer just going out, getting cages out of the way. Checking on stuff. Just normal.
Every time you turn a corner,
it ain't like I was riding to look for them. We were out there doing stuff, and every time you round a corner, there was something in the field eating. And this is the first year we've seen fawns like we have.
A lot of twins. Healthy. The does don't look malnourished.
Yeah.
They're still big and healthy. I think it's put some weight on them. The bucks are fat that we're starting to see show up on camera. But that was the big takeaway on the good is that it actually worked as providing food for the herd, which that's probably the ultimate goal. Now, did our buffalo system work? We don't have anything to roll down, really.
No.
I don't think. Maybe mud hole. That might be the only plot you could if you wanted to.
That would be the only one that you would.
But we're still battling weeds, so that's the big thing we've got to do. We learned a lot. I think there's no negative takeaway on that part because we learned,
that would be one of my
work.
positive takeaways to it is we learned that, with the buffalo system, when you do this, you can't just
jump right in.
Neither one of these mixes will work if your weed control is not, your weeds are not under control, and your soil is not right, because the things that are in here are mixed. So you got grasses, you got broadleafs, you got brassicas. There is nothing that you can spray on that won't kill something in there. So that kind of hurt us, and
that's where it got away from us.
That's where it got away from us because there was no weed control done. We couldn't control the weeds. It was either kill, all of this stuff and try to save these three things or one thing, or, kill these 3 or 4 things and all this stuff.
But that is a disadvantage.